Sanya.
Hi.
What's behind us?
Oh, behind us is the arts building.
Oh,
Going inside.
you're an arts major?
I am an arts major. I'm currently majoring in international relations. That falls under the Bachelor of Arts program.
So are all of your classes here?
No, they're not actually. Fun thing about our campus is even though the buildings are called arts or sciences, that just means that the offices of those professors and those faculties are in this building. But I usually have classes all over campus. But as I go higher and higher, I'm unfortunately having a lot of classes in the arts building.
How? You said the offices are here, so do you go to office hours a lot?
I am such a big office hours person. The second office hour starts, I'm always there. Always have so many questions for the professors because, I don't know, it's tough.
So why should one go to the office hours?
It's a wonderful way to talk to the professors, get to know more about what they're researching. Get to know what they're researching. If you have questions about your midterm, upcoming classes, definitely go to office hours. Totally recommend it. The professors are mandated to keep office hours out for you. So why would you not go? It's like free extra help.
But what if you're shy?
I know it's a bit intimidating, but sometimes you could get a group of friends together from your classes and go together. Kind of reduces the initial like intimidation or stress a little bit. But they're super welcoming, and so I totally recommend that you go for them if you get a chance.
Great. So where are we now?
We're actually in the courtyard.
What's fun about this place?
It is the heart of campus. If you're ever lost, always just come here, and you can kind of see all the buildings from where you're kind of standing. And I love it because of this green space here. The sun is peeking out just a little bit, as you can see on my face. All the golden hours coming through. But if not, usually around April when the sun comes out and it's nice, you can find me here laying in the grass, soaking up that sun, because we don't get enough of it here in the winter. Sometimes I'll be studying for a final exam, and I'm like, I need a break. Let's go for a mental health walk. And that mental health walk ends up me lying on the grass, just like laying in the sun.
I love that. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Do you need a lot of mental health walks? How do you manage mental health while studying?
Managing mental health while studying. I'm definitely a big take a break person. Take a lot of breaks. I fuel my body through food, so I always make sure to have a lot of snacks available to me, whether that's at home or on campus. Make sure I take breaks. Seek help when you need it. Things like office hours. Yeah, that's how I usually manage things on campus.
Yeah. Do they have it seems like a really cool space. Do they have a lot of events in here or something? Do they have anything?
Yeah, the biggest event that happens here is Club Expo. So the whole area here in the courtyard, all the way up there, down here, gets all filled with the tables from different clubs. We have around 170 clubs on campus, so they all come, they set up shop, and they will try to market their club to you. Personally, I've spent about 2 Club Expos sitting at a table, trying to market the club that I've been a part of, trying to get involvement from students. But if not, also take some time off my own table so that I could go and see the other clubs that are there.
What clubs have you been a part of?
Oh, I've been a part of the Ageling Club, which is to build or to bridge the intergenerational gap on campus between seniors and fellow students. I've also been to a lot of the Southeast Asian club events. Also been to the ice cream club events where they give free ice cream, because who doesn't love that? But yeah, those are some of the clubs I've been involved in.
So what's your favorite one so far?
It would be rude for me to pick.
So you mentioned Club Expo. Is UBCO very community focused campus? What's the vibe of campus?
The vibe of campus, I do want to say, is very community based and intimate. More because we're a smaller campus in size. It just means that whenever I'm walking from class to class, it's not a really long walk. It's like 5 minutes from one class to another. but that also means like while I'm walking from class to class, I bump into a bunch of people that I already know, and half the time I'm just saying hi, how you doing, catching up with them, sometimes getting late to class because you just end up bumping into so many people. So it's very intimate, very community based. I want to say by the time you end up graduating, you get to know a lot of people. You're obviously not going to know all the like 10 to 12,000 people on campus, but I want to say you can know a fair bunch that if you walked through campus on an extremely busy day, you would at least be seeing or saying hi to at least 10 to 15 people that you know.
So why did you pick UBCO?
Why did I pick UBCO? Okay, I like to tell this fun story. When I was in 8th grade, the international school that I was in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, had only 8 students in my 8th grade class. So I have always come from a very community and intimate school background, and so that's something that I wanted to translate over to my university experience as well. Getting to know not only everyone on campus, not that I'm saying that I know everyone, but also getting to know my professors and just being able to build bonds with people. And so when I came to making that decision for university, I wanted to go somewhere that would like help me foster those relationships that I spent so long cultivating in high school, like being a global citizen and whatnot.
Sonia, do you want to get a coffee?
I would love to. I'm so glad you asked. Follow me.
Oh, what's this giant pit in the middle?
Fun fact, this is actually our fountain, as you can see over there. But as you can see, there is also no water in here because in the winter months they usually turn it off because water freezes in the winter. But yeah, they usually turn it off. I'm waiting for the time that it gets turned back on around April because there are usually a few ducks that come and swim around in this water. It's so cute.
Would you say
just come and watch them?
Would you say Kelowna is prettier in the summer?
I have actually never spent a summer in Kelowna.
Oh,
so I can't speak to that. I always say I'm such a girl of the tropics, girl of the sun. It kind of sucks that I'm always here only during the winter. I'm hoping to spend a summer in Kelowna sometime soon, although I have not done so already. I really hope to do so.
Cool. So that's the Tim's. Are there any other fun places?
There are quite a couple of other coffee places on campus. We have Kama Cafe, Jay's Cafe. There's a Starbucks on campus. But the reason Tim's is the go-to spot for a lot of students is if you look right above that building behind the ladder, really tiny, I don't know if you can see it, but that's the Tim.
That one?
Yep, that one. What the Tim Cam is, it was started by a professor because he didn't want to spend a long time standing in the Tim line. Unfortunately, there isn't a line, but it's always all the way from the door, going all the way this way, sometimes up until those trash cans. And when it's cold, you don't want to be standing outside that long in the cold. So usually log onto the website and you can see the Tim Cam, which streams the line outside Tim's 24/7. And you can just see how long it is. Sometimes during the winter, I'll be sitting inside the library doing the numerous readings that I have to do for my classes. Not the best, but I'll just keep checking the Tim Cam to see when the line goes from like 10 people to 2 or 3 people, and I'll be the fastest person out to stand in the line to make sure I get my coffee before the line gets long again, meaning the amount of time that I'm spending in line is as minimized as possible.
Great. That's I'll leave you to your coffee then.
Thank you.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, hi! Fancy seeing you here.
I know you're here all the time. Where are we?
We are actually at the campus library where I will be found 24/7 when I'm not in class, of course, because I love going to classes.
So are you a big studier?
Well, I would say that I am, and I'd like to be, but you know how university is. You never get much studying done.
Maya,
Maya,
where are all the books?
the books are not located on this floor. Unfortunately, they are on the 2nd floor, but on this floor, you have a lot of study resources and tables for you to set up with your friends, and if you want to get some gossip session going besides studying, so this is the place to be.
Would you say group study is the best kind of study?
Well, group study is the best kind of study if you know that you're going to get some studying done. But for me, I'm always gossiping, so
what do you do when you need to get serious stuff done?
That's a great question. I actually set up in the silent study rooms, either in the library or in the Commons building, because if you open your zipper a little too loud or if your music is playing a little too loud, they are going to shush you and give you a side eye, and I never want to be the victim of that.
Where are we now?
We are in our Commons building. This is notoriously known to be the famous study building on our campus. It gets quite busy during exam and midterm season, but if you want to set up at a spot and study for hours on end, this is your place to be.
What fun stuff can I find here other than just studying spaces?
Oh my gosh, on the second floor, it's my favorite spot because I would like to think that I'm a podcaster. Not the, unpopular ones, of course. I am such a big podcaster for every assignment on, for every course that I take. So I will be on the second floor at UBC Studios, where they have podcasting studios and editing studio as well. So you will find me there.
What's your favorite podcast?
Next question.
And what's there behind us?
Behind us is the staircase.
Oh, a little further.
A little further is one of my favorite cafes on campus, which is Comma Cafe. Everybody likes their lavender latte, but my favorite is their refresher, their mango peach refresher with coconut milk. Make sure to get that.
Sounds lovely. What's up with all these posters here?
Oh my gosh, these posters are all the amazing events and clubs on our campus that put up posters to promote their events as well. So if you like something, let's say Exposed, which is a play that's happening that is hosted by the theater students. This is where you come to find the information and you get to know when it's happening, where it's happening, and how to go.
Would you say there's a lot of events on campus?
Are there a lot of events on campus? Girl, I have to schedule them months in advance just to make it to events that my friends are hosting. There's always something going on for students, no matter what your interest is, so I'm always booked and busy.
That's nice. What's your favorite event on campus that you've been to?
Oh my gosh, last year one of my friends was hosting a theater performance at the UBC Theater, and she's part of a class that wrote, produced, and put on a performance, and I loved going there and feeling like a theater gal.
Are you a theater gal?
Well, if high school theater club counts, then I'm the perfect theater gal. But don't let this year though. I cannot
So,
my reputation.
Would you say you can find a lot of events for things that you're interested in, or do you have to be a little bit of a nerd?
No, you never have to be a nerd or never have to conform to a single box for you to find events on campus. I find more things than I'm involved in sometimes. I go to the psychology course union events. I also go to fashion club events where all the girlies, which encompasses everybody, get together to do fun stuff with clothing and jewelry making. So, you can be interested in so many things and still find all the events that you can find, you can go to on campus.
Would you say this is a social campus? Nice. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.